Well, hey everyone. We are about to start our second of our story series, talking to folks about why Leaven matters to them and why this community, why we should all be giving to Leaven. And I want to thank Valerie Silliman for joining me today and talking a little bit about her experience. And so I'll just jump right into it and ask Valerie, tell us a little bit about your connection to Leaven, how you first came to know this community.
Yeah, we came to Leaven through Salt and Light back in 2019. We had been church searching for about 6 months. My wife and I had both been very connected to Catholic community, and we had our firstborn daughter and realized that we needed a different place, a place where our queer family was really celebrated and not an exception, and where our daughters would want to continue to practice as adults. We thought so much of what we're teaching them here, the moment they're adults, they won't be able to compromise in this way. And we didn't want to raise them in a faith community that required so much compromise from our family. And just we really wanted a place where there was a lot of community that was really important to us, and something we had previously in our Catholic world. So we were sort of searching, and there are lots of churches where we're accepted, but there aren't that many churches that have a really thriving community life. And as we were sort of talking to friends, we kept coming across people who were connected to Leaven in some way and thought, well, we need to go check this out. And so we did. And our 2-year-old just like marched into the space. And every time there was an opportunity to like be more involved or more engaged, it always felt like our Thea was just like leading us, like, yep, this is great, let's go. And so there have been several times where we've said yes because our kid has already said yes before us. Yeah, so we've been here ever since 2019.
I love that. Thea leads the way. That's so great. Well, I asked you to come here too and to tell a story. Tell a story about why Leaven matters to you. Wonder if
Yeah,
you can share that.
yeah. I think it's already there in the what brought us, and how we got connected. But we yeah, we started with a 2-year-old and started engaging at Salt and Light, especially. And Thea, Sunday after Sunday would just clearly be thriving and feeling connected to community. And it was so fun to watch her through 2019 kind of learn church in a different way and learn church as a place where her voice was really welcomed. She would often be right up front and playing. She had a baby doll named Baby Baby that she baptized one Sunday. And it's just, there's so much celebration in watching your kid feel that welcome. It's been really important to us. And through 2020, we had a COVID baby and we're pretty isolated at home. And we're really able to connect through the neighborhood groups online, which is really important for us, kind of gathering with others. And again, our kids being really involved in that and being given time and space to talk. It's been really important for my wife and I both, I think. I'll speak for myself. I've just felt so much healing being in a community where the voice of women is heard and spoken and at times centered, and being able to raise our daughters in a community like this is just really important to us. So recently it was time to get our COVID baby to church. And Thea would always, see churches and be like, when are we going back? So, we slowly started to re-engage, and so much has changed. We've got 2 small kids, and really thinking about what their needs are and how to really introduce our now 3-year-old to the spiritual community we belong to. And so you and I kind of dreamed up the centering service, the children centering service. We've had 2 now, in October and November, and it's been really wonderful. It's been great for the kids, to see them break bread, to see them read the gospel, to see them stay in the center of the room through the whole service, beginning to end. Like, didn't know it was possible. And it's also been really, really healing for me, to see. I don't know. There's something about when we create that space, that I was a kid too. I still am. And it just feels like a really welcoming and healing place for us.
Yeah, there's this element of getting to create for our children the thing that we didn't have, that creates healing for our own
Yeah.
selves as well, those children within us. Yeah, for me too, it's been healing. Yeah. Well, we have one last question, of course, which is, why do you think people should give to Leaven at this time as we approach the end of the year?
Yeah. I hope people will give to Leaven because I really want to see, this community space flourish and continue to grow. I think it's so important that we have places where all people are welcome across the lifespan at every age, and where we're all welcome together. I think there's so many wonderful community organizations or parts of our lives that we're involved in, but it's for one of us. It's for the older adults, or it's for our kids, like sports community. And it's really rare to have a place where we all get to come together. There's so much about the work of Leaven where we're dreaming the kind of world we want our kids to be an adult in. And it's really important to me that we put our energy and our resources towards that world. And so both from a spiritual perspective and a community neighborhood perspective, it's really important to me that we continue to support the work.
Thanks, Valerie. And thanks to your wife, Valerie, as well, and to Thea and Callie for showing up and participating and being essential members of the community. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking the time today, too.